Well, here we are once more, back at it again. I don't I don't remember what I'm doing. I'm making an oven, that's what I'm doing. I was heating up flint to do this. Ah, it moves so fast. Anyways. So, how are we doing, everybody? I think today we'll just continue with some of our regular progress. Okay, I have just now looked at the date. It is August, meaning we only have a few more months before it starts getting real cold. So, I wonder how much food. I don't think this right here is enough. Like, all of this and this, I don't think that's enough overall. 3 days. So we need to start preserving a little bit more and probably start producing a little bit more food in general. Honestly, that stuff can wait. I'm gonna put that in there. I'll put this in here so I don't forget about it. So, still pretty dark out. Don't I have a scythe somewhere? There it is. No, that's a prospecting thing. But I had a scythe somewhere. Maybe I broke it. Oh no, it was just hidden behind everything. Okay, let's see what things are lurking around for me. I heard it. Sounded like a shiver, but I don't see the shiver. Either way, I think with it being August and all that, the time is now to start, there it is, to, start putting together lots of food. That's fresh for decent food. I probably shouldn't drink that. So I gotta think about what the best stuff. I guess I could also start getting. I thought I made crocs. I guess I never did. Beehive kiln fires into when one. What? Oh, anyways. We should get food. We should get food, and I should harvest more. I should start farming a bit more stuff. Especially since I think soon some of these trees are gonna start. How long do we got? 90%. So that whenever we get back will probably be good. I'm gonna put that back, and I'm also gonna put that back. I don't actually need that. I just put all those seeds away, didn't I? I need those actually. Heat resistant until 32, 40. I'm on, honestly, it's 20 degrees outside. It's probably not gonna get super warm. I'm just gonna throw down everything. Yeah, that's why I made this new shovel, isn't it? So I could go and harvest medium fertility soil. So I did learn something somewhere nearby. Is from good old YouTube comments. Is the caves and stuff are actually useful. I thought they were just like a more difficult way to get ores, but apparently like translocators and then like some of the machinery stuff can only be found underground. Or not only or underground, but like you're really gonna have a hard time finding it in places other than caves because it spawns underground and is not found from by the prospecting pig. So yeah, that's cool. Pretty sure on my maps I still have bees here, so that's cool. I don't know if they go away or anything. Anyways. Could have sworn. There we go, medium soil. And that is not a translocator, it's just garbage on the floor, basically. I hear drifters. They're close. Hear wolves. Not necessarily close. Do I have turnips here? No, I... Oh, those are mature. That's 5. So we're gonna break these. We got 4 turnips. Now this soil has a lot of potassium, a lot of we can throw this down. Yeah, I need to take a knife and just carve through that. Through the tool, I mean. I realized I just said, yeah, I need to carve through that. I didn't explain what I was carving through. Okay, so this has equal everything. I guess just more flax. Flax is just going to be super valuable. What does flax use? K, potassium. Okay, not K there. P would be best if I have onions. That guy is over there. I don't know if he's gonna see me, but you know, this honestly works out too because getting rid of a lot of these tool roots means we're gonna have the tool roots to eat. And the tool roots, although they're not a fantastic food source by any means, do not expire. Okay, something within, no, P or K. It's actually kind of funny. They're all actively growing as we're like, you know, picking up the other stuff. You know, let's come back here with the scythe. wonder if I can slash burn stuff. Just choose like a really poor farming technique that basically didn't work. I'm gonna try trimming grass and see if maybe that doesn't destroy my crops. Will this destroy this stuff down there? What if I remove grass? No. I should have expected that, damn it. So for the ones close to stuff, I should just tread lightly. Fortunately, it does not seem like there is an easy... Maybe I can dig up the soil underneath it. Yeah, I bet that would probably work. That was almost bad. Though, to be fair, if I broke that stuff, it would have just been the stuff that I literally broke 2 seconds ago. Luckily, it rains so often here that a lot of the time I don't have to worry about the crop. I mean, I also placed them next to this little pond anyways. But a lot of the time I don't even have to worry about keeping them like watered. Because their moisture is all on. I bet even some of the ones further away. Yeah, moisture is still at 100% on all of these. Now, of course, cattail roots are still cattails are still very useful, so I definitely want to keep some of those around. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, not only does that work, it also gets me the root. Well, I found out how I'm going to accomplish this. Can I do anything with muddy gravel? Nope. I mean, I can use it for anything that requires soil, I guess, but I don't think anything does. Or like material soil, not... I don't know if it matters if my water source is like this. Okay, well, yeah, we have a lot of tool root. Which we can just keep that uncooked. And then that works really well. Because unfortunately for tool, I hate it. Also, it's kind of funny. So one of the pieces of technology you can get is the Hell Vamp. And I just thought it was funny because, like, the only way to power, or maybe not the only way to power it, but like the easiest way to power it, like the quickest thing you can get to power it is by using a what are they called? Is by using a windmill. And I don't know, that's just funny to me that it's like, yeah, that's just not true. That's not how I think people would start off, you know, powering things is with a windmill. But I also saw somewhere that I think, rivers are something they're planning on. Can I wear that? Okay. Need more rope. I don't think I have enough for too much rope. If any rope. I make one rope, I think. Yeah, one rope. Alas. Now, something I am curious about is just how much food, like something like a chicken needs. I also wonder if they'll starve to death or if they just get really thin and don't produce eggs or stuff like that. Because I think we are getting very quickly to a point where I need to start having animals. Especially because now that I know that it's August, that kind of puts a little bit of a timer on me. Fortunately, none of these reeds are actually next to each other. Sorry, 10. But yeah, so we're just gonna gather up some more stuff. I'm gonna grab these wild vines. It's probably fine if I just quickly run in and grab the cattails. At least a few of them. Alright. I love that the scythe does this. I'll admit, I was kind of worried whenever I first got the scythe that it wasn't going to do anything like this. And then, at that point, like, what's the point? I mean, cutting the grass has been very helpful. But this is definitely my favorite use of the scythe. Being able to, gather cattails in a manner that doesn't require 4 real-life days. Oh, look, it even gets a little dry grass. It's just a bonus. Is this forest floor? That is forest floor. I was hopeful that it was medium fertility, but it's actually garbage. That's growing. I almost broke that. I'm glad I didn't. Okay, I guess I was just losing. I thought I heard like an attack, like something throwing a rock at me. But it was my imagination, as per usual. I don't know if the bees need it, but I might want to get more flowers for them. Slate stones. Because, ugh, uh, the bees are, source of wax, which can be used to seal our crocs, which will make the food within the crocs last a considerable period of time. Here we have a decent batch of medium fertility soil, which I will be harvesting. While it'll still grow slower than some of our other stuff, it is nice to not use the garbage soil. To be fair, I actually don't know how well or poorly the garbage soil does. All my claims about it are not even hearsay, they're just completely baseless. I'm just making assumptions, actually. There's more flax right there. Okay, I think... I didn't realize I actually gathered that much. I think that'll be fine. Why did I take this pelt with me? Oh, that was growing. Damn. Well, I mean, some of this is bound to not be growing. Yeah, it looks growing. It looks also growing, yeah. Never mind, I was wrong. It was all growing. What all can I make out of this? I'll gather up a little bit of it. Boars. Fortunately, it doesn't really seem super rewarding to just outright kill animals. I feel like I'm really not getting that much mileage out of killing like one animal. You know, like I feel like sometimes I'm like killing a bunch of animals, and given I guess a lot of them that I am killing are not like animals that you'd normally eat. Because I actually haven't killed like a deer or a boar yet. I've only killed like a few chickens, fish. And then of course, you know, wolves and bears. And those don't really like, you know, seem to have a whole lot of use. You don't get like a whole lot of supplies out of killing them. Especially because bushmeat can't be used in recipes or like meals. Alright, in that pretty short excursion, I feel like we actually got a lot of stuff. Oh, that's wild rye, isn't it? You know what? I don't know why I harvested those. I can't pick them up. My guy ran over to that berry bush, plucked all the berries out, and then just threw them on the floor. Hate those berries. Don't even want those in my pockets. Okay, okay. Turnips, nitrogen, these use K. Potassium. Okay, we got plenty of the good soil. I say the good soil. This is the okay soil. This is the not atrocious soil. Now what do I grow here? Well, of course flax first. I feel like that's a given. That's both grain and that's flax fibers. Oh, that was weird. These only take 9 days, and that's pretty good. Okay, some of these are not going to be heat resistant right now. Yeah, the turnips that I just planted are not going to be heat resistant. So yeah. Alright, we got this going on. More spelt grain. Can I just build out into like this? Does that work? I mean, it seems to. I don't know if there's like an over moisture or anything. Pickled turnip. I think I may just go ahead and plant these. Because I know they're not heat resistant right now. But I think they will be by the time they finish growing. Of course, I don't know if that's how that works, so maybe I'm just wasting a bunch of seeds. There. That grew grass on it really quickly. Really, I gotta not use the scythe for just stuff like that. Of course, I wasn't meaning to that time. But I just throw a random like let hook at all of my crops at once. I will say, so far, just based on like the fact that growing turnips gives you a lot of them, and I was at half production because of the weather, it does seem that it's pretty rewarding, just like farming. These are all pretty good. This will, okay, the rye will use almost all of the nutrients in this stuff. Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Is it a bear? Well, 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 what do we have over bear of? I'm just gonna quickly throw this all away so I don't miss out on the opportunity to put a few arrows in that bear's chest. I put away my rammed earth, and that's kind of my lifeblood right now. I'm actually kind of embarrassed that I put away the rammed earth. Okay. Sorry, bear, but you gots to go. I completely whiffed. Okay, well, he is taken off. He was like, well, I'm not just gonna stand here and let you shoot me over and over again. I heard about the stories. How about how you just kept shooting bears with arrows and they just let you do that? Well, he kind of just let me do that. He took a lot of arrows before he finally caught on to the fact that I was... Oh? Are we playing mind games right now, Mr. Bear? Oh, wow, that's... Okay. Well, he proved to be far more of an adversary than some of the other bears. He even climbed up on top of a tree. Or, she climbed on top of a tree. Wait, okay, now that doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? Now, you guys, I'm gonna show you the stuff that I got from this bear. And I just gotta see if, you know, maybe maybe you understand something I don't. But, that bear had 2 heads. Guys, I feel like we're dealing with stuff that's far scarier than whatever monsters and whatever, you know, all these spooky, scary uh shivers and the bow one. Okay, yeah, it's interesting though, because I'm pretty sure that implies that the bear spawned dynamically. Because I do not believe for a second that there just happened to be another bear in the area that I missed. And that also missed me. Because I can't salt this, I'm just gonna go ahead and cook this, and that'll just be what I eat. We'll also start up some more of the calcinide flint chunks. I'll throw that in there. I don't want to mess with it just yet, but I do want to have it out of the way. What do I want to do with this? Like, I could oil it and then cure it into this and then make black bear head pelt. Which is then used... Oh, okay, so I should fat this one up. See? And this other one, I'm gonna throw in here. This still needs a few days. This needs 18 hours. This is not anything at all. How about... Wait, I can put 50 liters. So if I get... Hold up. Let's just look at, like, I don't know, blueberry. So blueberries juice into a little under a third of a liter. So for 1 liter, we're looking at like 4 blueberries. Well, like 3 and a third of a blueberry. So for 50 liters, we're looking like... Oh, thank you for the follow, Crafty Candy. So for 50 liters, we're looking at like 55, probably 160-ish berries, which blows. That sucks. Like, that's within the realm of possibility, but unfortunately, that's also, you know, really, really annoying. Where is that bear pelt? I'd like to make the rest of my sick bear armor. Got that coil of rope. Got the, man, did I really only get that many cattails? Oh no, I have a full stack on me. I was about to say, how did I make so little? A bear, not that one. I pulled up the wrong one. Bear armor. Bear pants. Okay. Uh, 1, 2. Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. And there we go, bear pants. Check this out. Got my bear pants on now. Man, I look pretty cool. I don't have any food on me. Can't I seal a crock? With, yeah, I can seal a crock with a lump of fat. Okay, so the population from this skep has entered this skep, and so now both of them are poor. This one may be too far away from the flowers, so we can go and gather some more. I don't want to get those ones because it's hard to see over those. This will be fine. Also, I did get some, not advice, but more just like a, hey, this is what was wrong about what you were saying. What is it? Whenever it says a temporal storm is, like incoming soon, that's like, it's probably about half it, or not half a day, because half days are not 10 minutes, or 20 minutes. It's about 8 minutes. And then, whenever it's imminent, that's about like a minute and a half, I think. No, a minute, or like half a minute. Okay, so this will, okay, just in that time they have swarmed. So I think swarming is whenever they move. Or maybe that's whenever they populate a thing. I don't know, I make stuff up as I go. I'd like to go ahead and harvest the rest of this charcoal. I could probably honestly cut down more trees and go ahead and start another batch of charcoal. I may not need, I may have enough logs. I don't think I do, but I may. I feel like I've been too focused on progression. You know, getting more iron or tin bronze. Oh, I say more iron. I guess it's more than 0 iron. But getting any iron, and I've not been focusing on the things that matter, like eating. And I don't know if, how many of you are living, but that is something that is required. You know, it's gotta mean something if I've killed more bears than I've killed chickens. Like, you know, maybe I have my priorities wrong. I've been out here slaughtering bears, and I've yet to pick up, like, you know, I don't... I mean, yeah, but I still got plenty of time to worry about food. And it's not like I haven't been, like, I've just been ignoring food or anything. I have a lot of flour. And I have a decent stockpile of stuff over here. I did accidentally waste honeycombs, but you know. Well, okay, whenever I get enough to make way more, then it wouldn't have been wasted. But you know, that's just how it goes. They will. Okay, so not exactly in the same spot, but nearby. Speaking of, in terms of drink today, I got a. It is an Arizona Arnold Palmer Light, half and half iced tea lemonade. Yeah, it's all right. Also, you can say winter's gonna hurt, but like, check this out. You know, I'm pretty dripped out. Now I would, if I had salt, that would be really really cool, but I don't. I must be from, I must be from Britain. I must, uh, I don't believe in seasoning my food. I just kill a bear and eat it. The most flavorful thing I've made was 2 mushroom soup. Both of the mushrooms were the same. So it was kind of like one mushroom is like, you know, 1 times 2 mushroom soup. Yeah, so the most flavorful thing my character has eaten, my guy has eaten has been warm mushrooms. I mean, I guess I made berry juice. There goes my torch. Should probably put one of those permanent. I know this, you know, might seem like a waste of valuable resources, and it kind of is. But think about how convenient it's going to be. Well, hey, okay, in my defense, he's yet to even taste those foods, so he doesn't know that there's stuff greater than uh, cooked bushmeat out there. I guess he's had fish before. Fish kind of already has salt in it. And I mean, like, look at this guy. Like, I don't mean to point any fingers or anything, but he doesn't necessarily look like somebody who's. He kind of looks like the kind of guy that has never eaten anything other than, like, cornflakes. Okay, let's see how much we got so far. Why does it do that? I feel like every time that's quick line, that's line. I gotta find out where my various powders that I've thrown in this chest are. Get there. I needed like 69 of this, I think. Oh, we were actually held back by the flint. Or by the clay, not by the... Oh, we have enough. Or I missed... I did math wrong and we don't have enough and now I'm gonna look like an idiot. So yeah, now we're making an oven. Oh yeah. I was like, hello? And with an oven, we can make all sorts of things. It's like burnt bread. Or burnt pie. With 2 pieces of bread. I really appreciate the duplicate layer tool. Especially whenever it's stuff like this, and it's like, yeah, you know, just place down 400 voxels of clay over and over again in the same pattern. Oh, is that just what my footsteps sound like with the stupid bear shoes on? Oh man. I was like, oh yeah, these are really cool. No, they suck. This is just what I sound like now? Everywhere I go, I walk around and I sound like a bear footprints? Or footsteps? That's not a good thing. I already have like an intense paranoia going on. Now I'm also gonna sound like a bear. It's all worth it for that tier 1 protection. Speaking of, let's make sure I'm not wasting. I am wasting wood. There goes another torch. Just like that. I admire his confidence about breaking that wall. I just put the fire clay away, and that's what I am actively using. Burning through this. I mean, I knew it from the start, because it takes 69, I had like 72. I don't know actually how much I had. I think this may be the last layer, though. Wait, did I actually have 72? No, it was 70. It was 73. Or no, it was 72. Because it took 69, so yeah, I actually was right. Wait, is this fine like this? Do I not need to... Can I pick this up? Okay. I'll admit, I was kind of worried that I was just going to break it and it'd just be gone. And then I would have had to get more. But also, I couldn't have it just right there in the middle of my, like, living room. I'd say my living room. There's so much garbage everywhere in here. How's it going down here? Still got 3 more days in the tannin, and then it's got like another full day in the strong tannin to make leather. It's pitch black outside, but it is calm rift activity, so that's nice at least. Luckily, I don't think there's actually too many things. Or I say luckily, there's It's not really like lucky or unlucky. But there's not really many reasons for me to bake stuff just yet. Termites? No, I can break termite mounds and eat those. I'll even put them on a stick. It doesn't actually change it at all. How do I pickle stuff? Brine. Brine is salt. Okay, yeah, so it's salt water. Like a really, really high concentration salt water. Wow. Whenever it gets like full on nighttime, I literally can't see anything. Maybe I should put this down. No, I think it's more important up here. Bam. But yeah, we got a cool new oven. Can't see anything outside. I don't know if we have anybody that would know right now. But how much grain is a good amount of grain to start getting chickens with? Because like right now I have like a pretty... I'd like to say it's a pretty solid amount of grain, but I don't know. In fact, let me look. I wonder if they have a guide on it. Animal husbandry. Also attractive. Okay, it looks like it doesn't... okay, it didn't seem to imply that they would die if I didn't feed them. So it might be a good idea to start trapping them anyways. I could set up an area to keep them. Unfortunately, I seem to be completely out of sticks somehow. It's actually impressive how quickly I go through specifically sticks. I think I can still make a couple. But it's genuinely impressive how quickly I go run out of sticks. Ugh. Guess I should probably make some Crocs. I don't have any. I have basically no clay. I have a little bit of fire clay, but that's I have 5 blue clay. Okay. Now I know what I must do. I guess I could set these out. Let me quickly place this down. Can I like... Okay, yeah, so... Can I take that back? Okay, unfortunately it does break the trap, but I think it's literally made with the same ingredients you... Yeah. Okay, so yes, I can in fact bait the trap with like a little bit of grain. Which of these is the least helpful? Flax grain. Flax flour makes flax dough, which turns into flax bread. which is really, really bad, apparently. That stuff sucks. Unless that's the charred one. Yeah, okay, that's part baked. Okay, that makes way more sense. I hate the way that that happens, or the way that it shows, where it's like, oh yeah, it turns into partly baked stuff, but then you have to look at it again, because like technically this then turns into garbage. Okay. Either way, I guess probably which of this you last the least. We'll just take a little bit of this. 5. Still really dark outside. Okay, so we know there are boars this direction. I want to say there are chickens all through here. Unfortunately, they do move around a lot, so I can't say for certain that they are still here. But we've seen them pretty reliably around there. This is also not a translocator. That's just a thing over there. But yeah, while we're out and about, I'll also take this with me, why not? Oh, this is almost broken. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Well, is it better than nothing, actually? Because nothing is actually kind of useful to not have to worry about, like, what I got. I guess I can capture the stuff first and then worry. Still super dark. I got really excited because I thought those were mushrooms for a second. I was like, oh, I can store those. And, because they're here, that means they'll grow again in that same area. But nope, no such luck. Alright, so now we're just looking out for chickens. I can't imagine this is going to have any sort of difficulty that comes with it. If I find enough red currants, I could make wine. I said red currants, but really it's any berry. Of course it's storming again. It just seems to always be storming. I didn't mean to do that. Flax? Growing flax. I guess I can just take this stuff with me. Because, like, really, there's no reason not to. What is that? Oh, it's raccoon. This probably would have ripened right in front of me if I stood around here just a little bit longer. I don't have time to sit and wait. The time for action is now. See, this is how I find the chickens, is I just take away all chance for them to even... Like, there's just going to be no food anywhere else, so now they have to stay with me. Okay. That's an interesting looking effect. I don't know if pruning the stuff actually has any benefit other than, you know, being able to see around it and all that. Which is admittedly a very nice benefit. I would not complain about that at all. This is a nice flower field and everything, but I'll look out for, like, you know, specific things. So I'm learning that from... Oh, there we go. Never mind, I was wrong. Now let's mark this so that I don't forget that I, you know, trapped this area. It'd be kind of stupid that I, you know, come back here. I have a bunch of spent traps and just like dead chickens inside of them. The hope, honestly, is that just in the time that I'm gathering stuff around here, that they'll fall into the trap. I do think there's only so much time between them falling for the trap, and then I think they die afterwards if I don't release them soon enough. Yeah, we're getting a lot of cranberries, and that's really nice. I'm hoping that potentially... Oh, okay, we have over a stack of cranberries, I think. Yeah. That's really nice. Because we can have those being turned into juice. And then if we have enough, then I'd be comfortable turning it into wine. Because I think wine is exactly the same, it just lasts longer. I mean, of course, you have to delegate it away for 7 days or so. Because everybody knows that's how long wine takes to make. Yeah, let me just put this wine away for like 4 in-game years so that it doesn't taste terrible whenever I take it out. I don't know why I haven't been taking just basically every berry push. I guess like one thing is that it is kind of convenient not having to carry around food and just kind of coming across it. What was that sound? But also, you know... Oh, those are rabbits. I kind of hope I don't get the rabbits, because I don't really want them. Like, I guess I shouldn't complain if I do get a rabbit, but like, I probably will. More turnips. I don't know if I do want a rabbit. There's a trader over there. What do rabbits do? Do they just like just provide food really quickly? Who is that? Oh, okay. So you're saying that throughout winter I should just keep pet rabbits? I wonder if the developers intended for this music to be kind of unsettling. Just, I don't know if it's just me, but like every now and then you just get hit by the, you know, the really low music in the background. More medium fertility soil over here. A whole lot of nothing. You're gonna have to come back. More raccoons, I guess. Okay, I think I'm doing pretty well on the, I'm picking up a lot of currents and all that. It's certainly not enough to last me for like a really long time or anything. But it is enough to say, hey, I got lots of currents. Okay. We have gone long enough without seeing a bear and far enough without seeing a bear that now I'm like, wait a second. It's been a while since I've seen a bear. Don't worry, flax seeds. One day I'll return for you. Oh, I've already met you. I didn't ask you your name. I asked you if you got anything to trade. Do you have anything to trade? Okay. And you want crazy stuff for not much in return. This is one silver arrow. The one ornate silver arrow for 2 gears. Okay, all lore book. Okay. Now you have 2 beds. There's so much stuff in here. I don't want to have to leave so much of it. Damn. All right, let's head back before I find more stuff to clog my pockets with. We can also check on our basket traps on the way back. And I'm planning on kind of poisoning ourselves in a way that hopefully we kind of push the chickens back towards the traps. Because I know they were kind of running away from me. In a way... Okay. Oh wait, one of them's been sprung. What do we got in here? A hen. Okay, so we got one hen. That might have been all of it that was over there, honestly. Don't worry, we'll come back for the frightened hen. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so we're gonna run back. We're gonna eat lots of these currants because I'm very, very hungry. Oh yeah, all of our hives are, Hold up, am I being shot at? I thought that was the, getting shot at noise. No, it's 100% the getting shot at noise. Is there something around here? It might be underground or something, I don't know. Parsnips. I'll be back for you, parsnips, don't worry. Guys, I already forgot about the parsnips. Okay. Grain into the grain thing. Awesome. Oh, vegetables into the grain thing. Awesome. Now, everything that's not a vegetable into the other thing. We've done it. Then I'm gonna throw seeds in here. Seeds in the... Oh, actually, I'll just go ahead and put the bushes down. We're right here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Where is that thing? I'm gonna take this back. Oh, damn it! Well, if I had known that would have happened. Okay, I think that is actually equivalent to how much we spent on it. But I was like, well, shit, you know? I just broke all my stuff. Okay. We got all the charcoal out of there. I feel like this is probably a better... I feel like it's more important to have the animals close by than the charcoal close by. Especially because most of the time I'm just going to dig up all the charcoal. Here's reason number one why I should stop turning all of my grass into, rammed earth. But, like, I mean, then again, then I wouldn't have rammed earth, and, like, you know, without rammed earth, what even am I? Rammed earth is, like, half of the reason I've made it this far. If not more than half. Probably more than half. Though rammed earth also does have a considerable amount of blood on its hands. It helped guide me in all of my exploits. This is like, you know, those like things on chicken like egg cartons where it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're cage free. It's like, yeah, they live in a small wooden box. I could have made it bigger, I chose not to. Okay. Oh, you're like too close to like me? Because I know they're like spooked by me if okay, that's good to know. Appreciate the advice. Um, so yeah, I'll put them a little bit, I guess that makes sense because they're basically still wild whenever I, wow, that was, basically still wild whenever I take this rift, whenever I put them in, well, not even basically, they literally are still wild. Well, yeah, until third generation. I knew about that. I think that's in the... Yeah. And I can also kill them instantly with the cleaver. I don't know if it's in the guides or not, but I think it is in. I think I've done my math really, really poorly. I mean, I wasn't really doing math. I was just kind of placing them down on a whim. Well, alas. I don't know. This seems a little sadistic. The way I've set up these. And to be fair, right now I don't actually even have a rooster. I just have one hen in a box out there in the wild. It's like it knows. It always seems to place a rift right in front of like my door. So yeah, we'll... And that is really right in front of my door. I hope it's not like close enough for them to spawn stuff like us. I don't think that's how it works though. I'm gonna make this a little bit taller. I don't know how necessary it is to make it taller like this, but with the frequent bears that roam these lands, I feel like this might help at least a little bit. And that's just because it actually looks way worse. I'm gonna keep it though. That adds character. Okay. Let's go grab that chicken before it gets too dark and I can't. And with any luck, there will be 2 chickens. Okay. I didn't actually bring food with me. But, you know, who needs that? Look, I'm really good on protein and okay on vegetables. Wow, that's rather close. I wish it would not do that to me. That is not very nice. Oh, there's more stuff here. And I know, you know, they say like spearfishing and all that. I just fish with my scary bloodborne weapon. Something I think is really interesting about this game is that every time I feel like I've started doing it right, there's always like a major oversight I've made. Because, you know, like I got all these fancy tools and stuff, but it's like, oh yeah, you haven't been preparing for winter. And it's just really interesting, because I'd like to think that I'm pretty decent at video games. There's a fish somewhere in here. But it's a very, like, not humbling, because I don't feel like it's just been brutal, or maybe it gets brutal. Maybe I will be humbled soon. Okay, unfortunately... Okay, I bet I need a backpack slot for that. Okay. That means I need 4 slots open. I don't want to have to do this, but I'm eating the onion. I don't think there's a... there was a minor temporal storm a few days ago. So I think for now I'm good. Oh, you know what? What am I... You know what? I need to stop doubting Ramder. Ramder... Oh, hold up. I actually still don't have enough space, because if I... You know, I never even liked animal bones. Do I have that grain on me? I don't think things will come through here, but... You know what, Ramdurf? You served me well. You're gonna cover that up. But yeah, it was a minor temporal storm, like, 3 days ago. So hopefully I'm safe for the time being. I don't know how often they are, or if it's just like random. Just make meat stew. I get that it's like impossible for them to say how long the stuff lasts, because, you know, technically it all will last at a different rate, or like the meals last, because, you know, they technically will all last at a different rate. Okay. It's 5. Okay, I actually still have a decent bit of daylight left. So let's take advantage of that and throw down all of these bushes. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened, but we went from 3 larges to 1 and a few pores. I may prune these down. I don't know if they like how quickly they unprune, how quickly they like grow to be wildish again. See, I appreciate. I am in August, which I know it looks bad, but trust me, I got this. You shouldn't doubt. You know, you gotta have some faith. I know I'm one to talk because I constantly doubt my precious rammed earth, but every time it's still there for me. I will say this definitely feels like the kind of game that you'd want to play like I don't know on like hardcore or like limited lives or something because it does feel kind of awkward to like not be prepared for winter, so you just die like over and over again throughout the entire month, and then it stops. You're like, well, whoops, I guess. Is cooking pot. I'm gonna make my signature fish stew. If anybody asks, that's the dish that I make. That's my one. I don't have wood. I don't have any firewood. I have 400,000 pieces of cassiterite, but I don't have even. I mean, I had a couple bucks. I think I've made a mistake by putting the bees right outside, because I constantly hear them inside of the building. Like, once I'm in the house, I constantly hear the bees. They're just like, doing their bee thing outside. Okay. Oh yeah, I probably should put this guy down. Probably should give it food before I put it down, because I don't want to have to risk it escaping. How long do you got? 10 more hours. Yeah, you'll live. Stop whining. Let's throw down some of the rye grain. No, let's throw down more of the flax grain, because I think that has the least, like, food. That is the least, nourishment. High rift activity, so, these are the environments that I thrive in. Hello, chicken. It's really blurry. I don't know if maybe I'm just crazy. Anyways, now we have a chicken alone. Let me get that charcoal out of there. Can I just grab this? Okay, I can just grab it. Whoa. Wait, what? Fish. Raw fish. Cooked fish? 100 se- Okay. So that, like, was substantially more. I don't know if maybe it's like a multiplier or something. Because each one of these little things is like 1,000, I think, and we have 15 of them. That went from like half to almost full. Maybe it. Oh, whoops. I have 7 liters of rot now. I don't even remember what was in there. But I guess I'll hold on to that. And also, you know, your dad and all that. I have so many of these roots, of these cattail roots, if I need to panic eat something. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. They often say that I'm always alright. Is it? Hold it, is it? Okay, yeah, it's. I wish I would have known that this is actually like crazy good because this makes it last longer than the flour. Now, you know, I only just now thought about it, but let's say that another chicken did go into that thing. I'd have to like look almost immediately once it becomes fried again because it will die overnight. All right. Maybe I should be pressing juice. Because I think that's all I can. I mean, I guess I can make like jam. Wait, what? Oh, but I need 2 slots of sweetener, and I don't actually have any sweetener. Okay, so 64 cranberries turns into 20 liters of cranberry juice. Why? I feel like it was not telling me all that information earlier. Okay, okay, now chromium tanned hide. That's to make sturdy leather. To make a sturdy, well, I don't have chromium. I guess, can I put this on the floor? There, that'll just be on the floor until it is ready. Okay, so 20, 20, and so that'll be like almost 50. I assume I can't mix stuff together. So if we can find a bit more cranberries, we can make 50 liters of cranberry wine. There are drifters outside. Oh, you come back here. Now, of course, I don't want to risk a shiver coming by. I don't actually know how threatening they are. I've yet to be hit by a shiver. So, I mean, maybe they hurt really, really bad. What can you do with tin ingot? Nothing. You can't. Yeah, yeah. Foolish. For those of you that weren't here, what is it? The other day, I was just attacking drifters, and I got 2 temporal gears. So now now I'm very much all for fighting random drifters. What am I doing? I need an axe, like, pretty badly. Probably a pickaxe as well. Alright. I don't know if closing it matters. I know having, like, the trapdoor there instead of it being open-faced matters, but I don't know if it matters if it's, like, actually open trapdoor or not. Of course, rather not find out. I can jump on the bed, even though it's made out of wood. Hello? You are not a regular drifter. I think you are a... Or not a... Yeah, like, you're not a surface drifter, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's get in there. You guys may be able to see some stuff, but it is completely pitch black whenever I look outside. I think I can work with that. Yeah. Okay, axe head. Take that. Sorry guys, I need intense focus. You know, if for some reason I ever had to get something like Smith, and I saw the blacksmith take like a metal bubble from the top and push it all the way to the other side, I'm pretty sure I would never, like, I don't even know much about, like, blacksmithing or anything, but I don't think I would ever trust that. What else did I want? A pickaxe. Where is that at? There. That didn't really work out at all in my favor, but, you know, what does? I've gotten used to it. Okay. Assume this won't work. No, it did work. I'm surprised it did. Okay. I mean, technically, if I'm careful... No, I can't actually do it. Never mind, I was wrong. I'm not crazy, I'm just stupid. Because in order to move it from my inventory, technically I pick it up, I think. Perfect. Hey, come back. It's a good weight drifter. Fortunately, it ran away. Okay, so... It's already the 5th of August. That means I have, what, 4 more days until September? And then... Then it starts getting bad. It's October, November. Did it hit my house? Hold up. I've been super, like... I've been non hit by some of these lightning strikes. Like, God has it out for me. I should probably go through and sort some of these chests. Then again, that'd be, you know, me doing a little bit of work. And, well, you know me. Or you don't. It would just be kind of weird if you knew me. I guess I could start working on something like this, making like a coat. Because now that I think about it, I don't got none of those. Black bear pelt. Which I can then turn into 2 large pelts. Hold on, that's actually pretty good. Because I can make a coat out of one of those. Wait, what? I can make knee-high fur boots or gloves. Okay, so with one black bear pelt like this, I could make 2 pieces of that fur gear. That would help with temperature. Because I've been worried about food, I've kind of neglected the temperature aspect. Because I will also freeze. Yeah, it's already 21 degrees. Actually, let's grab this. Why was it fire up here? Was it just a torch going up, I guess? Sure, let's just say that. Um let's snap some more arrows. Actually almost out of flint. Where am I looking? I'll get there. Okay, 6 more arrows. Fantastic. Can you find solid sheets of flint like this? I feel like flint is so brittle that you would not be able to find it like this. I mean, I guess it's not brittle. I feel like brittle is a bad word to use for this. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's more like in little shards and flat sheets like this. Okay. 18 more arrowheads. Yeah, 18 more arrows. Yeah, the arrows suck and all that. It's almost a full damage reduced, but they're super cheap. Yeah, so it just does free damage instead of 3.75. Hello, welcome to my abode. Thank you for the money. Oh, you're just a regular drifter. That's not very nice. Here. It's also not very nice. Die. Hey, we get some money. I don't think I actually have any money. Oh yeah, that's him. I was like, what's that guy? What's he doing? Cranberries is the one that I had enough of, so I guess I'll eat these. Well, hold up. Is the juice better? This would make 12.8 liters of juice. It's not as versatile if I make it into juice. Because, like, with juice, I have to eat, like, a full thing. With the berries, I can just kind of eat whenever I have a little bit less than a full. Whenever I have less than, like, one of these gone. It'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and... How much do you carry? Can hold... Well, that was not very useful. Aqua Vitae. Vita, probably. Hey, you missed! Coward. Just abandoned his friend. This also provides warmth, I'm pretty... Yeah, so each piece of this also provides warmth. So that's pretty cool. You back? Gotta be careful. I don't wanna end up having to fight something more than I bargained for. Okay, let's head pretty promptly towards the chicken baskets, because wow, it is super active right now. They weren't kidding when they said hi. They just like every 10 steps is another one. That little cave. I wonder if there's a way for me to make it possible for me to put food into the thing. Okay, no. I wonder if this works. No. I just gotta break it. Those are my own footsteps. I hear the clawed footsteps because I have stupid bear armor on. I'm like, ah, scary monster nearby. Nope, it's just me. And like I could talk myself up, but I really don't think anything in this entire world finds me as a scary monster. Except for maybe bears. But then again, you know, I did die to a bear. Given, I hardly think that was fair. It's like, you know, I give you like a puzzle, and the puzzle is I shoot you in the head and you die. You know, it doesn't seem really balanced or well thought out at all. Because, you know, I shot you in the head. That's... Oh, you're a wolf. No, you're a boar. That's not a wolf. That is in fact a pig. Not quite the same. In almost any manner. I mean, I guess they're both kind of intelligent animals. Well, but like even then, it's not like wolves are like super intelligent. I'm pretty sure they're still pretty simple-minded. It's growing flax. What if I dig this up? What does this avail me? Okay, maybe I sifted or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Together, as a team. You and whoever else is there with you, and I. Though to be fair, I feel like I'm doing a lot of the work here. Some more clay here. Sounded like a roar. But also, you know, I am apparently just losing it. Growing flax. Growing flax. There's the trader again. There's a rift. Come on, surely there's some chickens around here somewhere. I don't think sprint jumping is actually faster at all, like it is in Minecraft, because, you know, they have really screwed up momentum values. Peat. Or... There's rabbit. But I don't really want rabbit. I'm far more interested in hen and rooster. Really, I wouldn't even mind just hen. What the hell is that? Is that the thing? Okay, that's the thing that I've marked as a translocator, but I don't think that's what that is. Are you coming back? Okay. I'm glad this game doesn't have alligator. Hold up. Okay. Crocodile. Okay, no, I think we're good. Had to check the old bestiary to make sure that I wasn't about to, eat my own words. Last time I think I was a little scared to check this out because I thought it was, something dangerous. But now I know that it's probably something dangerous. Fish. Imagine if, like, carrying this stuff on me while it's raining. Ashlar. Whoa, that's nice. I like seeing stuff like that. Doesn't really look like there's much more though. Speaking of much more, here's much more. Gotta love some field mushrooms. Last a very long time in the thing. I can make the mushroom soup out of them. That's pretty cool. I was gonna say I don't think I'm gonna find chickens in a marsh, but I actually think that chickens frequent marshes. Red wine cap? Yeah. I wonder if these are real life mushrooms. Because, like, red wine cap seems like something that they would call it, or field mushroom. And then, like, on top of field mushroom, you got stupid idiot's field mushroom. And if you eat that, it kills you in the most excruciating, you puke out blood until you die kind of stuff. It's like, there's no in between. It's gruesome death or yummy mushroom. I've not been super lucky with a lot of this so far. Okay. I'm gonna be gone for just a second, and I'll be back with you soon, hopefully. Apologies for the brief respite. I'll roll an ad. Apologies about that. I return now, and in lesser numbers than before. Yeah, it's gotten worse. Anyways, we journey onwards. You know how crazy it is to skin a fish, to harvest a fish underwater? It's like barbaric. I don't want to get chickens from so far away, because then, if I have to leave it overnight or something, I will certainly not have enough time. It's a pit. So yeah. It's a fruit tree out here. I don't know what that was, but that was pretty fast movement from whatever creature was prowling through the bushes. Probably like one of these foxes or something. Almost all the time. Okay, I haven't seen that yet. It's almost constantly raining here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're getting a lot of cranberries. With enough cranberries, we can start or okay, I mean technically with any amount of cranberries that's like above a couple liters of water, we could start producing wine, but I wanted to make like 50 liters of it. Because I don't want to, wait like 9 days for the wine to be made and then not have that much. Because that's a whole barrel that I have to dedicate to just wine. Yeah, we should have plenty. Shame of that we cannot seem to find chickens though. That is a wolf, isn't it? Or maybe, no, that's a bear. Well, I don't think I could just beat a bear in a one-on-one fight. I will admit that. I do think if I just went to fight the bear with my little fox blade, that I would probably lose very, very badly. Considering the bears are pretty powerful. I guess for now we can just head home. Hopefully we'll come across chickens or something along the way. I wonder, okay, so, there's a disparity between games where like you have breath, you have oxygen, and when you run out of oxygen, you just instantly die. And then, you know, occasionally there's also uh, the games where you run out of oxygen and then you also, you know, start like losing health instead of just flat out dying. And I hope I don't find it out, you know, personally, because if I do, that means I'm probably drowning to death. Ugh. They call me the guy that jumps over small pits and then nigh on dies. I will be taking that fish, raccoon. I also need to put the fish away. Because the fish is not barely even fresh for a day. It's not even fresh for a day. More cranberries. How many cranberries do I have? Okay, I have plenty, but you know, it never hurts to have more. Probably don't want to pick up too many though. Nothing here. Come on, there's got to be chickens out here in this field somewhere, right? Or is that another bear? No, it's just a log. He's looking a little less hopeful about the whole chicken plan, but you know, maybe there's boars. Still not really how useful boars would be, or like if I have the stuff to maintain boars right now. It's finally stopped raining. Well, no, it's still raining. It's just a little less rain. Okay, large, poor, okay, that's still that way. I think having it set up in the way that I do means that whenever it wants to populate that one last hide, it will go out of its way and take from the other two. I have more raw fish. More mushrooms. I'm actually gonna keep that on me. We'll worry about some of these in a little bit. For now, I'm really hoping that I can find chickens. We should have a chicken in there. Yeah, and it's still in there, and that's good. All right. This is ugh. I had like a cold chill. That was weird. This is like the perfect place Oh, that was my earbud noise. I was so confused because I heard like a loud like it's like a I don't know how to describe it other than like a technology sound, and I was like, am I being attacked by like God right now? Is it over? Chickens. I don't want to scare them off, but I also I'm gonna put it over a wider area so maybe I have a larger chance of drawing some in. I only saw the one chicken, but maybe there was more. And that doofus, they sprung the trap. Well, hold up, wait, no, did he? No, it looks like he somehow didn't spring the trap, but or he sprung the trap, but he somehow didn't get trapped inside of it. I've only come across, I haven't come across like villagers. Unless you're talking about like the traders. I've only come across traders. I didn't know that like villagers. Okay, I knew villagers were a thing. I didn't know if they were like. Wow, that is a crafty chicken. He actually got a. Okay, yeah, you're talking about like full-on villagers. That chicken actually got the grain and got away with fucking trapped. I've been outsmarted by a chicken. You know that's crazy. Consider those things are some of the stupidest animals on Earth. Oh, there's way more chickens over here. I'm just gonna throw like one of the traps over there. Okay, and now I just let time run its course. Yeah, no, I noticed that a second ago, the rooster that was over there. I probably want to move more traps. 'Cause I thought it was just like a couple of chickens, but having the rooster over there as well is gonna be nice if I can get that. The only thing about having a rooster is that the rooster is going to, if I run in there, the rooster is going to attack. Oh, there's bro. Not that that's an issue, because I cannot imagine that the chickens hurt a lot. Did they? Oh, you know, that one actually did get a chicken. No, he won't attack. I thought sometimes the chickens just choose to attack. Or is that like specifically like broody hens or something? Okay. Probably scared off that other chicken, so it's probably gonna be hard to get that one. Really? It didn't get you? Damn it. Now we just hope that he's... Well, yeah, it's like a thing they do, because it's like a leadership thing, I guess. I actually have chickens in real life. We don't have any roosters, we just have 12 chickens. And it's kind of funny, if you don't have roosters, then like one of the chickens will like take up the role. Oh. Okay, the rooster has disarmed my trap. It's kind of funny seeing okay, well I have a lot of chickens now. I was honestly kind of hoping that that one would not catch a hen, because now that means I'm gonna have to go over here and spook you again. Put that back down. I guess it gives you time to decide wherever you want that. Yeah, and that's one of those things. Like, yeah, it sucks because now you gotta kill the thing. You save the feet. You gotta put them like a necklace or like hang them from the coop so that all the other chickens they get the message. It's nice with predominantly hens at least because the hens if oh at least for us if it's like having only hens they're less likely to I don't know, form a pact. Less likely, not form a pact, to like try to be the rooster of the group because you just kind of assume the human is like the rooster. Okay. Nine red hens and free. Okay. Yeah, we have hey, you can have friends now, congrats. Wait, is that it? Oh! Okay, well that... I don't really know anything about quail. Okay, so you're like getting them from eggs. That's interesting. Well, I mean, yes, could go back and get that guy if he decided to join us. That's the nice thing about chickens is that, or like anything that lays eggs or has eggs even. Do they have like really small eggs or something? Or are they like cool colors and stuff? I don't know anything about very small eggs. Oh, well, I don't remember you being there, but it's interesting. That's fun. Do they like lay often or something? That's a cool. Okay, that's cool. Every day. Yeah, I have what is it? In terms of chickens, it's Buff Orpingtons, Black Lynx, and oh, I can't remember what the last one is called. But it's really funny how different each uh like chicken breed is. They like the sit that's we had a Buff Orpington that liked to lay down on the ground. And you know that's kind of spooky. You see your chicken just like, you know, sprawled out on the floor and we're like, okay, that thing's dead out there. But nope, it was just like laying down like a just like another animal. 'Kay, that's almost done. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's done. And this is done. And so now what I can do with this is I can cut it open, carve it up into not that. What? Oh wait, do I get both? Oh, okay, that. I just like that's interesting. Now I can cut this into two of these pelts, and then can I just do that? Okay, so with these pelts, then I can make this not that. That. Just like that. So I can throw this thing down. I may not have enough durability on that. $110. Oh, that should have enough then. Oh wait, this is pelt large. This is not pelt huge. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. I really need to oh, I deleted everything. I really need to change that whenever I get a chance. Because they keep sniping people where they're trying to send a message and it's like nope. Okay, so I mean I could save this large stuff. For gloves. For boots. Yeah, it's really annoying. I keep meaning to change, then I just keep forgetting. Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of interesting having multiple different breeds because they're all very different. Like more so than I would ever expect. It was just that the message was too long. I need to change the auto mods stuff because it keeps sniping people for that. Apologies about that. Oh yeah, seeing if it like found like some hidden slur or something. Yeah, right now we only have egg bird or laying birds. How is raising meat birds? Because I know you do a lot less with those. Well, maybe not a lot less, but you never eat store-bought. Oh, just because of like all of the preservatives and crap they put into it. You know, I mean, you have to get like a whole. Okay, well that's. I'll mess with that soon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the time, like in stores and stuff, it's just like not old, but it's like, way older than it could be or than it should be. I mean, to be fair, it could be old. Let's make wine. Okay, we got an empty barrel, 20 liters, and then I need 10 liters, so half of that. So all of that. So that's 50 liters of cranberry juice. Barrel can hold 50 liters. Where are my buckets? I mean, that's like okay, I can't press any more than that. I mean, you could always build an underground cellar and just have fish that you keep there for 5 days. I was talking about that. I don't if somebody offered me 5 day old like I get it's like, survival situation and all that. But I don't know if I'd trust 5 day old fish that it was put that its sole Uh, not 2,000. Usually raise 20. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Do you like butcher them yourselves or do you? Okay, yeah, you do everything. Honestly, I could just stay up here and I'm like what state? Oh, Arkansas. From Roxy. What about you? Michigan. Okay. I don't really know anything about Michigan. I hope I didn't accidentally eat one of my cranberries. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was like a thing. What like do they just talk about like they say talk about what all do they do there? Do they like go over different methods for stuff? A lot of YouTube people. Okay. Oh, I was like, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't watch any homesteaders, no. Okay. 7 days of sealing, and then we will have wine. Couple more like hours. Though to be honest, I didn't really even know that was like a subset of YouTube and stuff, like homesteading channels. Did I stack these? No, that'd be too convenient. Where did where did my bucket? I thought I had five. I guess I maybe only had three. That's funny. Much do you think food keeps much too cheap? Yeah, that's fair. That's especially as food gets more and more expensive. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, meeting people that have like a similar interest. Oh, I put my buckets down here for some reason. Oh, because they have a bunch of juice in them. What all stuff do you like homestead, I guess? I don't know what like the terminology would be, but I guess that'd be like the closest thing that I could come up with. Did I- Cause like, just a garden. Yeah, that's cool. Getting chickens was like an eye opener because like, you know, you go to Walmart or something and you're paying like compost too. Yeah, composting is nice because I don't think it's like so. Why did I get both of those? But getting chickens was like an eye opener because then like you go to Walmart, you're paying like so much money for like a dozen eggs. Now we're getting a dozen eggs like a day. We have too many eggs. So if you have any cool egg recipes, that would be appreciated. Because there's a lot of these that yeah, and then, you know, they get all the garbage in there. Oh, you have egg recipes? I mean, feel free to share. Water glassed your eggs. Hold on, I gotta look that up. Water glassed eggs. Oh, okay. You keep it. Oh, is that something you can do in the game? Yes. Maybe egg. Raw chicken egg. But it's just kind of like a preserving method. That's pretty cool. I mean, maybe it's called something else. I know mods were really prominent. The person that actually recommended this to me was like, "Oh yeah, you gotta check out this feature." I'm like, "That's not a. Are you playing a different version?" Is if they had all these mods in that I didn't have. I have looked through the not looked through the mods, and they're all they all seem like pretty cool. I the big thing that I was surprised this game didn't have was fishing. What is that? Because base game all it has is well, you can spearfish, I guess technically. Oh, this I don't know when this will spoil. So this hold up. So each fish cooks to 100, and this is 750. And I also don't have to eat the whole thing. Can I stack these? No. I guess that's where the weakness of it is. Maybe I should. But doing it like this instead of just cooking it has more than tripled the saturation I'm getting from it. Can I stand on this? Okay. I don't know why I wanted to test that. Like, you know what? What if standing on the boiling pot hurts me? I'll hold on to this one that I ate a little bit of. It's almost visible outside for me. Yeah, I have a current. I just haven't found salt yet, or halite. Because then I can start really preserving things. Okay, I did not know about the squeezing seeds and making oils thing. Devastated soil. Food health points. Oh, okay, specifically sunflower. Does this do anything else? Is it just fire clay? It's just fire clay. Fortunately, I wasn't seeing really any oil, but I could just not be looking well enough. Unusable clay. What am I waiting? Maybe, yeah, I'm playing just vanilla right now, since this is my first time playing through the game. I really wish I had gone through and cut down that grass. Oh, the rooster actually does that. Yeah, I saw, 'cause I think that may be the, like, most popular mod that they have on there. Okay, well, 4.5 days later, we'll have that. After 3 days, so that's 7.5 days, plus however long it was in there, too. So that is a pretty substantial commitment. Fresh for wait, it's fresh for 20 days outside of a container? Okay, so now I know I should be cooking stuff like that. See, now you're confusing me, because Now I'm like, wait, I can do everything? What? Can I make it into better? Oh, into brandy. I don't have a distiller or a condenser or a boiler or anything. Isn't aquavita? That's alcohol, like medicinal or potentially medicinal alcohol. Are they not attacking either of the dummies? Are they just chill with it? Should get those guys more food. I don't know how much food they have, but I also don't know how much food they actually go through. 3. If they're anything like chickens in real life, they'll just sit there and eat until it's gone. Or until they forget that they can eat. Two. I was about to say 2026. What do you mean 2026? Plan from the future. But yeah, I looked into some of the mods, and that was, you know, very high up there. It looks very interesting. It has a lot of features that, like, I was really surprised that what is it? There was not fishing in the game by default. I mean, of course you can just run in there and stab a fish, but where's the fun in that? I want it to be a struggle the whole... I think I'm on the latest version. I don't know if I can see it from here without leaving. Guess they were just chill? I really thought they were gonna... Hey guys, guess what? It's me. I'm taking those. Go the other side. Okay. Fresh for 5 days. So I can make a few different things with this. 2 to 4 slots, and you... Well, I guess you can't eat just the egg. Yeah, now I have eggs. And I did get honey. I can just boil them. Boiled. It may be called something else. What? Oh, yeah. Raw chicken egg. I like their system here, but it's very hard to like follow. It's getting colder outside. Ouch! Yeah, I guess not. Well, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. There was a bucket icon for that. Do it like that. Not the thing that I just did, which was eat the honeycomb. But I can start making crocks and sealing said crocks. But yeah, really. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. Our flax is growing well. There's these flies. I don't know what the flies do. I don't know if the flies are important at all. Might just be the fact that it's like swampy environment or something. Anyways. It is medium rift activity, so it's not something I'm worried about, but it is something I should, you know, not ignore. I need to put down another skep before I, you know, forget and then I don't have bees anymore. A skep. Okay. Need that. And I need, yeah, that works. Clay. You know, I'll make two skeps. I think that's good. I will need another fence though. To I know I probably don't need it, but I like the way it looks. You're a plant, not a flower. Me when the monsters of yore appear outside of my house to, you know, harass my chickens. You know, honestly, this is probably a really poor idea because I have two with large and they're probably about to produce, but now I put down all of these other skeps and they're gonna like go over to them. Okay, let's get some clay because I'm running low on that and I need to produce crocs before it's late. Or it's too late to produce crocs. Okay, well, that didn't really take too much. Alright, so... But yeah, those are my bear feet. I was like, what is that noise? It's the stupid bear hide things that I'm wearing. You are really close. Are you sure it's just medium? It's hitting me with that like, oh yeah, you know, we just live here now. One cool thing about this, well, maybe not. Trying to decide what I need to do. I have a few liters of... What can I do with honey? So I can... Jam. Jam is probably good. Wonder how many liters of honey that... Okay, so with 4 liters of honey... So each honeycomb, it gives 0.2 liters. And then with 1 honeycomb, I can make jam. I don't know what eats this. Okay, let's not forge. Let's I guess clay form some crocs. Kind of taking a backseat to the whole progression thing for a bit, because right now I'm worried about surviving the winter. I wasn't paying attention. I'm getting clay all over the place. So yeah, we'll make some of these. Since we have a whole other thing of slots, I can also make more of these jugs. Because that way we can store some more, what am I doing? We can store some more, juice and wine, I guess, because we'll need a place to put the wine after it's done in the barrel. I see. Okay, it's not like homesteading kind of stuff, but I've seen like videos where people make their own wine. That seems like something that'd be really cool. If it wasn't like, you know, if it wasn't like, oh, you need all these like resources for it. And really, I guess it's more like that if you're. Can I only make one clay jug at a time? Really? Even though it takes up a fourth of the space? That blows. This is some crazy vibe music for me, just like sitting on the floor of my house and just making like jugs. I've done it wrong, I've ruined it. Okay, there's a thing. 'Cause yeah, I could totally get away with making more of these. I can even put them all in. Oh, I didn't realize I could remove it if it started there. Whoops. Oh, because I still have that. I was like, why is it breaking still? Okay, now we just duplicate it. Okay, let's make a couple more of these. I don't want to waste time by making only 3 of them or like only 2 of them or something. And especially not charcoal, only making a couple of them. So what, this one and then one more and then yeah, there we go. Okay, and then just one more and I think we'll be good. Planter. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else from there for right now. I think, oh, whoops. I think just just these jugs is good. I hear shivers outside. We'll go for a little bit longer. We'll start the process of making these jugs. And it is August 6th. Oh, I've stopped paying attention for 1 second and I've doomed us. You know what? Actually, I don't want to collect sticks right now, so I think for now that's where we're gonna call it. Well, we once again have not really made a whole lot of progression progress. We now have animals, and it looks like we have a broody hen right now even. We got honeycomb that I didn't immediately waste. Okay, technically I still immediately wasted one because I just ate one of them because I wasn't paying attention. But hey, other than that, I think we're doing pretty solid. So, uh, appreciate all of you watching today, and I'll check you out next time. Bye bye.